my brother Edem says that the IGP hasn't been replaced, more or less.
Okay.
And I was trying to refer to the presidential communication that says that he's been replaced with Akufu Dampare.
No, I'm saying that he being replaced doesn't mean he has been sacked from
okay,
the police.
Okay,
that's the point.
Okay, so the point, the Article 191 B, okay, that I refer to clearly talks about dismissal, removal, or reducing rank. And look, can we have 2 IGPs in the country? At any point in time, there will be 1 IGP. And so if you take him off as an IGP, okay, it means that even in the worst case scenario, you have reduced his rank. And so if you want to do that by 191B, you have to do that for a just cause. And that's the point we are making, that if you're able to give us a just cause, why you think that his rank should be reduced, why you want to remove him completely from the police service, then you clearly you need to give us a just cause. And so far, the point is that from the presidential communication, we haven't seen anything. If you look at
I want to understand something, John.
76,
I want to understand something,
yes.
John. Are you suggesting that the fact that he's been replaced
yes.
means that he doesn't have any option than to resign from the Ghana Police Service, or it means to you, per your understanding of
yes.
the law,
yes.
means that he's been sacked
well, I mean,
from the Ghana Police Service?
As it stands now, he cannot be the IGP any longer. Have you seen a former IGP in the police service before?
Okay, so you're saying that...
I mean, let's face the reality. Have you seen a former IGP?
But the fact that we've never seen a former IGP in the Ghana Police Service
serving in the
before,
police service
does not mean...
Effectively, you are asking the person to go home.
Really?
Yes. Effectively, that is happening. So you cannot say that he's removed as an IGP and he is still there working as what?
If he decides to stay, who would stop him?
Well, he's staying in what capacity?
Well, you know,
he goes
back to his...
I mean,
his former position
and
before he became an IGP.
Then you are talking about the 191B reduction in rank without a just cause. So, however you slice it,
okay,
if you don't give a just cause for removing a public officer, you're in breach of the Constitution. And that's the point we are making. The President of the Republic, His Excellency, without giving us a just cause for removal of the IGP, we believe he's violated this sacred constitution of ours.
No. Let's not get there.
All right.
It's not violated any law, and that has been the standard. Even President Akufo-Addo, I just read his letter to you. He never gave a reason why.
So why couldn't the president wait for the Supreme Court to make determination on this?
Which determination?
Yes, because the matter is in court. The matter is in the Supreme Court. Why couldn't the president wait? What the president is doing is not just...
You see, you want to set a precedent. You want to set a precedent
in the Supreme Court.
Do you
because
know
you
that?
have the matter in the Supreme Court, awaiting a judgment in 2 months, and the president feels that I don't give a hoot about our Supreme Court, the highest office of the land, and then I'll go ahead and do what I please.
Don't do that.
Is that what we voted for? Is that the recent Ghanaian voted for?
John, for 8 years, under the NPP, we saw...
Oh, so now you're talking about...
No, listen, you made your point. Allow me to make mine.
You are making progress.
No, I am telling you that for 8 years under the NPP, we saw complete disregard for the Constitution. We saw how your party bastardized the Supreme Court and the judiciary to the extent that 8 out of 10 Ghanaians concluded that the judiciary became a manipulative tool in the hands of the president. But in this case, we are referring to a president who is acting within his constitution.
But why now 1B?
And I'm telling you that your interpretation of 191B is very problematic. It is problematic because the position of IGP is not a rank that by service to the police you earn just by your service. There are people who are more experienced than Dr. George Dampare. There were people senior to him. But it is a privilege. No. There is a reason why in the Constitution, I'm interpreting the Constitution for you. Moro, there's a reason why in the Constitution, if you want to become a police constable, or before you become a COP, it is not the president that appoints you to the rank of COP. It is a rank you earn within the service. But the position of who has the service, the IGP, is a privilege bestowed upon you by the president. So you cannot add that to the ranks and say, when you are removed from the office, you become.
Look at the CIA.
No, look at the ranks.
It lists IGP. It lists IGP.
No.
It is here. It is here.
That's no. The CIA
passed by NDC government.
You see,
you were in cover when you passed it.
You are saying.
So what point are you trying to make? Because I'm not too sure.
Listen.
What's your point, John?
The point he's trying to make is that he is saying.
You won't make my point for me.
Okay, so you make it again and make it again, because for me, sorry to say, but it's a ridiculous point.
If you remove the IGP,
yes,
okay, effectively what you've done is that if he's not been asked to leave, and now you remove him as an IGP, okay, you have reduced his rank,
yes,
and now he has to come back to COP if he wants to stay in the service and work.
Yes.
And I'm saying that if you want to do that, give a just cause under 191. The 191B, and that is what Edem says. He doesn't feel that the president.
But what you were there was something you were referring to.
No,
CI 76.
Oh, the CI 76.
That's the police regulation.
So
Okay.
let's
It lists
go
the
to
ranks.
the police regulation. Lawyer, you are a lawyer. Let's go to
It lists the ranks. It's here.
When you see,
It lists the ranks.
Listen, under the schedule,
Yes.
this what you have seen,
Yes,
is more or less the organogram
okay.
of the police service.
So
Organogram.
it's more ceremonial.
It's not even an issue of ceremonial. It's an issue of organogram. Do you know?
Yes.
Do you know that, Moro? In a service,
Yes.
there may be people senior to you. There may be people even with higher ranks than you, but you can be appointed to head that organization.
Automatically, you then end the title of an IGP.
So you become the IGP
within the context of the police service.
So Inspector General of Police.
Yes.
So this is the distinction of all the ranks.
You don't have my eyes.
Listen, with all the ranks that you are talking about, from Assistant Superintendent of Police to Deputy Superintendent, Superintendent of Police, Chief Superintendent, Assistant Commissioner, Deputy Commissioner, Commissioner of Police, then you have Deputy Inspector General of Police and IGP. No. From the assistant all the way to the commissioner, how is it end? Is it by appointment by the president? No. So these are the ranks within the service that you earn either by education or by your long years of service. So I have a very good friend in the military, okay, and she is a lieutenant colonel. And I was asking her to explain to me how the ranks work, and she tells me, I was captain about 10 years ago. You have to take these exams. When you pass the exams, you get promoted and you do that. But none of these ranks or the IGP, none of the people, okay, you cannot be a COP, take promotional exams to become IGP. And so the IGP position is not one of the ranks within the service that is earned by the individual serving in the service.
I totally agree. I totally get
you
the
agree
point
with me?
I
It is an appointment it's an appointment that the Constitution has given the powers to the, so it's a privilege given to you by the president.
So the point is, so irrespective of the position that you have in the police service,
exactly.
Once you're appointed by the president, you become
become
the IGP.
Yes. So you are heading the institution.
Okay.
So if you are dismissed as IGP or you are replaced as IGP, it doesn't mean that the rank that you earned, which was the COP, before becoming IGP, that rank you have been demoted. He is saying that removing or replacing him as IGP means that his rank has been reduced. And I'm telling you that the position of IGP is not traditionally a rank. It's a position of privilege.
In theory.
No.
In theory, I agree with you.
How do you become IGP?
No, I get it.
How do you become IGP?
Let me look at let me show you Regulation 2.
So when you are on leave,
let me look at
when President Akufo-Addo, July 21st, 2021, he appointed Dampare.
Let me show you Regulation 2.
Yes, show me the Regulation 2.
The service shall have post and rank specified in the second schedule. Post and rank specified in the second schedule. Rank. So the second schedule lists the ranks. And that is what we refer to.
I'm happy. You see,
Moro,
he is vindicating my point.
How am I vindicating your point?
What is he saying? The CI says what? Post and rank.
Yes.
And I am telling you that the IGP and the 191B talks about rank. He didn't talk about position. No, President did not say, I am reducing Dr. Dampare from a COP to an assistant commissioner of police.
No.
The letter from Honorable Felix Ofosu-Kwakye did not say that Dr. Dampare is being demoted as a COP because that is his rank. That is a rank. But the IGP is a position that the law says is bestowed upon you by the president.
You see?
Why do you want to mix the two and say
you see,
no?
I
You see, you are failing to speak to Eugene Ahin's press statement in July 2021. Was President Akufo-Addo wrong in appointing Dampare? Answer this question to the viewers. Was President Akufo-Addo wrong?
Stick to one.
And then you see, why are you running away from that?
Adam,
let's say that we are buying your argument.
Listen.
Was President Akufo-Addo, had President Akufo-Addo acted unconstitutionally by appointing Dampare?
Okay.
When Okonjo had not retired.
Now it looks like you are the host now.
No. Why? It's a simple question. Maybe you should help us answer it.
No, I don't have it, right? You read it. And
you don't have the letter.
No,
I can show you a copy of the letter.
What you read, right, my brother?
This is the letter.
It's fine.
And your producers can even show it on the screen. This is the letter signed by Eugene Ahin.
Listen,
2021.
What you read?
Why are you making it look like this is the first time a president is appointing IGP?
Was to the effect that the previous one was supposed to proceed on leave.
Okay.
Because I think that.
But when you proceed on leave, does it mean that there are two IGPs at the time?
So
leave is not a leave. Does it mean that you have two IGPs at the time?
John,
I mean, it's very problematic interpretation.
Look, I think it's a simple issue.
Yes.
And I don't know why we're really litigating over this matter.
See, we have mentioned that
Adams,
I am not for
John.
IGP A or B because look, I don't have any
That's
issue
fine.
with any of
So
them.
you said
it is
already
not
that you're
personal.
indifferent,
For
yes.
me, it is about acting within the
Okay,
law,
that's
and
fine.
I believe that the police service is
That's
part
fine.
of the public service.
That's
and
fine.
if the removal and reduction of rank for junior officers require that you show just cause, then I believe that when it comes to that of the Chief Justice, you should also show just cause.
All right.
If the president didn't show just cause, then I'm saying that he's acting in violation of the
So
Constitution. That's all.
in